Hello, Patriots. I'd like to remind everyone that America wasn't just started or protected over the course of the last 200 years by weak politicians or scared citizens. Think of all the men and women who have given and sacrificed on and off the battlefield for the freedoms that we enjoy today. To pledge allegiance to our flag means that you will fight to keep it waving regardless of the odds. We are all in a battle for the soul of this nation. We have an overreaching federal government who is moving to once again shut down this nation and once again pushing the fear of a second round of COVID to strip away our freedoms and our liberties. They're pushing for mandatory vaccinations, forcing all of us to wear masks against our will. They're forcing our kids to wear masks. They're shutting down our schools, our restaurants, they're shutting down our churches, and they're restricting our movements. It's only a matter of time before you won't even be able to do anything without the permission of a communist government who will require proof of a vaccination just to enjoy our freedoms. Of course, it appears that these lockdowns only apply to the common citizens. It doesn't appear that the mandates applies to the former Vice President Biden and his administration, nor any of the Democrats who are crying wolf about this COVID. Like maybe Obama, who recently celebrated a birthday with a large crowd of people who weren't masked up. I thought they were afraid that this new variant is so dangerous that the Democrats have to shut down the entire country. If former Vice President Biden is so worried about our safety, then why has he become the greatest single spreader and importer of the virus in this country and perhaps the world? We have a wide open southern border. In the Biden administration, they're farming out illegals all over the United States. Illegals are being imported into Oklahoma and all through the United States by planes, trains, and buses. Biden, stop making this COVID spread like no other single source. Biden, you and the Democrats are facilitating the prolonged spread of COVID from illegal aliens. Maybe you should ask the CDC if they are recommending, since they're recommending closing things down, maybe they should close down our border. We in Oklahoma, we will not stand for this. Former Vice President Biden, we will not bow down to your overreach. In Oklahoma, parents are in charge of what's best for our children, not government bureaucrats. Here in Oklahoma, we believe in personal responsibility and freedom, and we will not allow our freedoms to be stripped away by your ever-changing and false narratives. We in Oklahoma will not force our citizens to show vaccine papers and medical records at the restaurants, to attend an event, a gym, a place of work, or to go in and out of a building. For a Democrat Party who supported killing an entire generation in the womb, but tells adults to wear a mask to save lives, your words are a joke and an embarrassment. We in Oklahoma, we refuse to be locked down. We will not be forced to be vaccinated against our will, because in Oklahoma, we believe we are free to choose our own decisions for our families, education, whether we get a shot or not, and we will not be forced into anything by an overreaching government that peddles fear. Oklahomans, your state GOP is standing in the way of Joe Biden and government bureaucrats, and we are standing for you. And if you believe in standing and fighting for our God-given and constitutional rights and having your voice heard, then we invite you to join us for a freedom rally at the Oklahoma State Capitol. It's going to be this Saturday, August the 14th at 3 p.m. Oklahomans, come out and let your voices be heard. We will lock arms at the gates of freedom, and our voices will be heard. We will not back down, we will not back up, and we will not give up. We are fighting for the preservation of free speech, religious liberty, private property, limited government, and our unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could pledge their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor, the least we can do is stand up and fight against the cancel culture, the leftist tyranny, and an overreaching federal government. Come and stand at the gates with me this Saturday. God bless you in the great state of Oklahoma.